Hi guys, this is Ashley back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. So, Botchin' Bitter is clapping back at fans who have threatened to boycott Botchin' Bitter if she did not release a album announcement or a single on 11/11, which was yesterday. A fan tweeted, said, if tomorrow we have nothing, this page will be deleted. No shade. I'm sorry. Botchin' Bitter responded and said, B-word please, you'll be back next week. Okay, then another fan responded and said, bad B-words make it happen. Cardi gonna make excuses. Oh my goodness, isn't that from her song Trophies? So a lot of people are using her lyrics against her. Then another fan said, Botchin' Bitter won 1 Grammy and now she thinks she Rihanna and can go 10 years without releasing an album. Oh, Botchin' Bitter, let me tell you something. Rihanna? Oh my goodness. Yeah, okay. Rihanna's worth $1 billion. Let's be very clear. She doesn't have 1 billion different face surgeries like Botchin' Bitter. Okay? There's a difference. Okay? And then on top of that, don't Riri got 14 number ones? She didn't take a break until her 8th album. Botchin' Bitter is only on her 1st. Okay? So I know Botchin' Bitter ain't that dumb to think that she the queen of makeup. Oh no. And then another fan said Botchin' Bitter will not announce her 2nd album this year. This marks the 6th year she lied to a Barty gang. I think it's been more than 6 years, okay? Y'all stop counting. I think it's been like 7 or 8 years since she been lying, okay? Now, here's the thing. The album has been slightly delayed. It has been pushed back to 2025. A lot of people are wondering why. Well, because, unfortunately, Nicki Minaj is putting out her deluxe. So Titanic Records is waiting for those numbers to come in. And then on top of that, isn't Nicki Minaj re-releasing, the pink print vinyls or something like that on the 22nd of this month? And then on top of that, Christmas music is finna take over. Okay? And then also Champagne Thickums also will be dropping an album with Party Next Door. So I think Botchin' Bitter and Titanic Records don't want to be outshined by Young Money and the Queen of Christmas. Okay? So that's why the album has been pushed back. And then on top of that, y'all didn't even buy the music she had out. Y'all did not buy any of the music that she put out. Dr. Miami was only top 10 for 1 week and then it fell off the charts. Let's be very clear. And then she put out the remix with Flo Milli, the Never Lose Me remix, that flopped. The Peso Pluma remix flopped. The Shakira remix flopped. I mean, y'all don't buy her music. Why would she put out music and y'all don't buy it? Y'all be fake supporting Botchin' Bitter. And that's why Titanic has been in the red and they are in debt. Okay? Because y'all be fake supporting these artists. Now, moving on to Doja Cat. Doja Cat, Scarlet, and Planet Her are respectively the 2nd and 5th best-selling albums by a female rapper in 2024. Congratulations to the queen of charts, okay? Doja Cat is always dominating when we're talking about the charts, okay? Let's not get it twisted. I think Doja Cat's next album will outsell Cardi B's 2nd album, especially if she go back to pop rap, R&B rap, pop R&B. Doja Cat's next album, okay? Remember this. Doja Cat's next album will outsell Botchin' Bitter's 2nd album. Let's be very clear, okay? I think she's also worried about Doja Cat because Doja Cat is coming next year. So if she released next year, she's going to have a lot of competition because the Chart Obsessed Racist is releasing. Nicki might release Pink Friday 3, but then she did say she was going on hiatus. Okay, so maybe not. And then on top of that, the Chart Obsessed Racist is going to be releasing. Queen B allegedly will be releasing. Kung Fu Kenny is coming. So she's still going to have competition. I think it would have been better for her to release, in October or November of this month, right before Christmas. So that way she would have had less competition, in my opinion. Now, moving on from that, Nicki Minaj's Pink Friday 2 remains the best-selling album by a female rapper in 2024 by total units. Pink Friday 2, The Hiatus Deluxe, is coming out December 13th. Let me know how much y'all think is going to do, first week, the deluxe, okay? I feel like it gotta do 100,000 first week. I feel like Nicki Minaj, it gotta do 100K. I don't think it has to do 200 or 300,000, but I think Nicki Minaj at least gotta do 100,000 first week. Okay? Because I feel like if she don't do 100,000 first week, the fans are gonna drag her. They're gonna call her a flop. Even if she do 80, she's still gonna be the highest selling because, no shade, Doja Cat, Megan can't even do 80. Okay? Now, if Botch and Bitter had released an album, she possibly could do 80. That might be a little bit of a stretch for her considering that she's been flopping all year. But I think that Nicki Minaj, she definitely got to do 100,000 first week for the fans. And I'm talking about not necessarily Barb's, but I'm talking about, just regular Nicki Minaj fans and the critics for them not to call it a flop. And hopefully the deluxe is fire because I feel like people slept on Pink Friday 2. I'm still listening to Pink Birthday, R&B, Let Me Calm Down. What else am I listening to? Barbie Dangerous, okay? And I feel like people are sleeping on those records. Those records were hits. I don't know why people trying to act like she didn't put out a good album. People try to say Pink Friday 2 was trash. How? How is it trash? I don't understand that. But people always put Nicki Minaj on a higher pedestal. Now, moving on to Megan Thee Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion might be having some issues with Devil Nation and Warner. Okay? With the fact that, unfortunately, a lot of you guys did not support Act 2. And her singles have fell out of the charts on the Hot 100. Devil Nation is telling Megan Thee Stallion that maybe she should wait to put out Act 3. Okay, because there's 3 acts. She put out Megan Act 1 a few months ago. Then she put out Act 2, I think it was last week. And she was gearing up to put out Act 3 in 2025. Their first quarter. But unfortunately, because you guys did not support the album, Devil Nation thinks that she should wait and hold off to putting out another album. Okay? I also agree. I feel like, Megan, I think she's kind of oversaturating, the market because she doesn't want to get lost like Botch and Bitter. Gorilla Glue and Sexy Red have taken Botch and Bitter and Megan Thee Stallion's spot. So I understand why she probably wants to release music, especially since, she got to compete with, Gorilla Glue, who has basically surpassed her in sales. But I feel like, it might be better for her to go on a hiatus too and take a break musically. Okay? I think she's oversaturated in the female rap department, no shade, and I feel like a lot of people are not really supporting her as much as they say they are on social media. Okay, I think she gets a lot of sympathy on social media, but then those people don't really listen to her music. And to be quite honest, I thought Bigger in Texas was a really good single, in my opinion. I thought Bigger in Texas was going to go top 40. But, Nicki Minaj didn't give her any clout this time around. So because Nicki Minaj didn't give her any type of clout, people really didn't care to listen to the music. That's what it was given. Now, moving on to Scratch Off. After, 3 months or 4 months of her album and the song Brokey being out, Brokey finally charts at number 100 on the Hot 100. So congratulations to Scratch Off. You're finally out of the bubbling under chart and on the Hot 100 chart. We'll see how long you can last on the Hot 100 chart because you usually come and go. Not only that, it has been reported that since Scratch Off was nominated for Best Melodic Rap for Side Chick Mama, she is now a 3-time Scammy nominee. Now, she hasn't won any Scammies, but she is a 3-time Scammy nominee. Let me know if you think she'll be able to take home a Scammy in 2025. Now, Queen B continues to keep her title of the Queen of Music. Yale has offered Queen B college course for studying Black history, intellectual thought, and performance. Okay, so there's a new course at Yale. I know some of y'all might be in college, but y'all may not be able to get into this course because this is at one of the top schools in the world. Okay, Yale is a really good school. And so the course is Queen B Makes History, Black Radical Tradition, History, Culture, Theory, Politics through Music. And it starts in the spring of 2025. Okay. And this course, it will focus on the sonic, fashion, and visual media evolution of Queen B, who is a mom to the eldest daughter, Blue Ivy. Okay. This course will go over the past decade of Queen B's career. In short, this class traces the relationship between Queen B's artistic genius and Black intellectual practices. Okay? Let me know if y'all want to take this class. Now, one thing Queen B knows how to do is finesse, because we know damn well you cannot get no job with no Queen B cultural course. Okay? What job can you get majoring or taking courses about Queen B? People gonna be taking this course and you look at their resume. My major was Queen B. And they trying to be like some sort of lawyer or something like that. Now, Yale know, and I'm gonna unfortunately have to give Yale Donkey of the Day. This is a money grab. Y'all know damn well nobody can get no damn job taking these courses. Okay? You can't get no teaching job with this course. You can't get no 9-to-5 office job with this course. Okay? They are finessing the system. You know, this is definitely money grab, buffoonery. Okay? So Yale is getting Donkey of the Day. Clearly, this is not Queen B's fault. Okay, I'm sure she had nothing to do with this, so I'm not going to blame Queen B. But Yale, they wrong for this, okay? Because you know there's going to be some dummies taking this course, and they going to major in Beyonce. And they don't be right at the unemployment line. No shade. They going to major in Beyonce, and they ain't getting no job. Like, you can't get no job majoring in doing courses like this. This don't make no sense. But this is a money grab. Yale know that there's some dumb Black people out there that go major in Beyonce in the chart obsessed races and think that they gonna get a job. Now, maybe Parkwood Entertainment or Devil Nation will hire people who major or take courses of Queen B. Okay, so maybe that's what it is. If you want to get a job at Devil Nation, you got to take some Queen B courses. So I think that's what it probably will happen. Okay, because you ain't going to get no other job. You might want to fill out an application at Burger King or McDonald's. I'm sorry, it's not funny. Now, moving on from that, SZA's SOS has now spent 100 weeks on the Billboard 200 album chart. Congratulations to the Princess of R&B. SOS is a classic, so I'm not really shocked. But Lana never came out. We never got the Lana Deluxe. Okay, so we should have known that SZA was going to lie because she always lie. Now, fans are calling Tyla out. Okay, Tyla can't catch a break. She always get called out. As we know, she paid homage to Aaliyah. She even mentioned Aaliyah in one of her speeches or when she was doing one of her interviews, she mentioned Aaliyah. And fans are saying there's no South African artist she can copy because she low-key been copying Queen B, Riri, Aaliyah, and a few other different icons in the game. So that's an interesting question. I wonder if Tyla can answer this. How comes you don't pay homage to any South African artists? And I'm going to tell you why. It's because Tyla is here to replace one of the biggest artists in the world. And the biggest artist is Rihanna. Okay, she's here to replace Riri. And to do that, she has to copy Riri because that's what Riri used to do. Rihanna used to copy Aaliyah. She used to copy Queen B earlier in her career. Okay, and she used to pay a lot of homage to Queen B until she started dissing her. Because, you know, we're not going to talk about why she started dissing Queen B. But the point of the matter is, at the end of the day, Rihanna used to dress like Aaliyah, okay? She used to try to do performances like Queen B. And so Tyla is following in the Riri footsteps to take her spot, okay? And I think it's working. A lot of people have been comparing Tyla to Riri, and Riri ain't dropped no music. So it's easy for Riri to lose her music spot, you know, because at the end of the day, she's not dropping no music. So if you ain't shitting on the pot, you gotta get off. Okay? Rihanna ain't been releasing music, so her spot is getting taken. And that's exactly what's happening. Now, Donkey of the Day is also going to Skepta. If you don't know who he is, he's a rapper in the UK for sticking up for Champagne Thickums because he's a wave rider and a D rider. Probably wants a feature. Skepta said that he thinks the Champagne Thickums and Kung Fu Kenny beef wasn't beneficial for rap. He said it's hurting what we've all built the whole time. He said talking to each other like this is looking crazy. You're calling him a P word, but that guy signed to this brand. So now, how can they sign a man that is being accused of being a pedo? Okay? So here's my thing with Skepta. It doesn't make rap look bad or people in rap look bad. Beefing has been always a part of rap. I don't know if in the UK you guys do things differently, but UK rap, most of it is trash anyway. But in America, okay, rap beef has always been a part of hip hop. Okay, from Biggie to Tupac to, you know, NWA to, you know, Camel Face and Nas, Foxy and Kim. It's always been a part of hip hop. Okay? The only person that looks crazy is Champagne Thickums. And it's not because he's being called a pedo. It's because the Heart Attack 6, which was his last diss track, was trash. Okay? Y'all are getting too soft out here. Okay? Because your Canadian savior is flopping. And now y'all looking at who can we use to chart. See, everybody was running to Champagne Thickums to chart. But now that he's flopping, nobody can use Champagne Thickums to chart because he can't even chart by himself. That's basically what I'm getting. Okay? You know, Kung Fu Kenny not struggling. He just had an Amazon deal. Okay? He was on Harper Bazaar. He's performing at the Super Bowl. He's still getting deals. Okay? Playboy Cardi still getting deals. Lil Uzi, he has a Marc Jacobs deal. So these rappers are still getting deals. So it's not making male rappers look bad unless they're guilty of something. And Champagne Thickums is probably guilty of being a groomer or a pedo. And that's why y'all feel some type of way, because your Canadian savior is going down and his career is on Floppiana and Kung Fu Kenny ended here. And y'all feel some type of way. But just say that. Okay, I'm tired of the sympathy train for Champagne Thickums. He not getting no sympathy from me. Sit down. Now, moving back on to Doja. Doja tweeted and deleted some songs that are allegedly going to be on her next album. Okay, and this is giving definitely R&B. You got Break My Heart, Take Me Dancing, Acts of Service, Ain't News, Make It Up, Turn the Lights On, Slow Burn, Wood Holly, Did I Lie, Crack, and Appreciation, okay? And then she also tweeted 5 love languages, okay? So it seems as though she in her R&B bag, and Doja Cat is back. She is ready, okay? I think Doja Cat is going to have probably one of the most highly anticipated albums of 2025, okay? And if she drop a single by the end of the year, it definitely going top 20, top 10. And I do stand by my statement that she could outsell Botch and Bitter and Megan Thee Stallion. Okay, I'm going to add Megan in there too, because Megan only be doing 60,000 for his week. So I think Doja Cat can definitely do more than 60, because Scarlett, which is technically her flop, did 72,000. So let me know how y'all feel about that. Holly. I don't think she's going to be too happy about this. But Doodle Garbage was spotted with Anna from the Bad Girls, okay? The Baddies series on Zeus. Allegedly, they're filming a video, but they look pretty cozy. And that's his type. He liked the Instagram model. She kind of like a broke down version of Ruby Rose, in my opinion, okay? I can definitely see them dating, okay? Or hanging out behind the scenes, because that's his type. She kind of remind me of his other ex, Kennedy, too. There is another ex that kind of looks similar to this. So at the end of the day, you know, Holly can't be mad, but seeing how she went off on, you know, him bringing, you know, Halo on Kai Cenat's stream, I can see her feeling some type of way about this, but she may not say anything publicly. So let me know how y'all feel about that. Now, next, Gorilla Glue, Sexy Red have joined Doja Cat and Megan Thee Stallion and Botch and Bitter as the only female rappers to have a top 10 hit on Payola Bora Hot 100 in 2024. So let me know how y'all feel about that. But 2024 ain't over yet. Isn't Nicki Minaj dropping a deluxe album? Okay, so hypothetically, she still could get a top 10 if y'all support at least a few singles on the next album. But the thing about these girls versus Nicki Minaj is that they begin the promotion and marketing. Just to be completely honest, Doja Cat, even if something is a flop, there's going to be a music video, there's going to be promotion. Same thing with Megan. Same thing with Botch and Bitter, Gorilla Glue, and Sexy Red. Okay? The thing with Nicki Minaj is she's not putting out music videos. She's not doing a lot of promo outside of like Instagram, Twitter, and Stationhead. Okay? So I think that also kind of hindered the success of Pink Friday 2. Pink Friday 2 was still successful and went number 1. But I feel like it could have been a bigger, more impactful album if it got more of a push, because I feel like people kind of sleeping on Pink Friday 2. Okay, people are saying that Scratch Off and these other female rapper albums are better, but they didn't support those albums. They went and listened to Pink Friday 2, but now they trying to shit on the album, act like it ain't good. So I feel like there needs to be a bigger push from Republic in regards to that. But anyway, I got some very hot tea on Patreon, okay? Link will be in the description. And I hope you guys have an amazing day.